I'm Clayton. Today we're going to make shrimp scampi. Come over here. I'm going to show you how. Everything we're going to need in order to make the shrimp scampi. First, I'm going to have to clear off some of these items here. And then we're going to peel and devein these shrimp over here. So with peeling shrimp, easiest thing to do, just take your thumb on the bottom here, give it a little squeeze and a pull, and then hopefully the tail doesn't come off with it. This is probably the longest part of this recipe. Oh, this one's already buggered up. Okay. Now, if you've never deveined a shrimp before, let me show you here. See that black line in there? That's the intestinal tract. So what we want to do to get that out, give it a little tiny pull down here. And you just take your paring knife, which I like to use.
And I'll just fast forward through this next part. It's best to grab a paper towel, and that way it's just a lot easier to stick the veins to.
So I'm coming up here on my last 4 shrimp. What we want to do now is get our water boiling for our spaghetti. You can use linguine in this recipe or spaghetti, whichever you prefer. So once our shrimp here are now all deveined, I like to just take a paper towel, lay them all down nicely here. You don't have to do them all at once because it's just going to get wet. So then you just want to pat them dry. They don't have to be perfectly dry, but it's just going to give you a better overall cooking experience once they're done. So I'll take these guys, put them over here. We'll take our next batch here. Oh, a little vein missing there. Over here, our water should almost be boiling. It's going to start roaring here right away. Then we can add in our pasta noodles. You can use linguine or you can use spaghetti. The choice is yours. I have spaghetti left over here, so I'm going to use this. Over here, we have what is going to be our sauce for our shrimp scampi. So to start, you're going to add in about 4 tablespoons of butter, which I already placed in there, and we're just going to put that heat on low until that starts to melt. So while our butter is doing its thing, I'm going to move everything over here and get some of this garlic minced up. So to do this recipe, I use about 4 cloves of garlic, which doesn't take long to get all the paper off of this guy here. I like to cut the little butts off, but that's just me. You can leave them on. You just want some nice fine pieces of garlic, minced to your heart's desire. Butt end in there. That's a lot of garlic, but for me it's okay. You can use as much garlic as you want, really. Here you can see how unlevel my stove is. But yeah, once that butter is melted, get the garlic in there. Also, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of virgin olive oil. Just kind of eyeballing. And now we just mix that around. Oh, I got this big black spoon here. This pan's a little unlevel, so let's get everything kind of going here. This is on really low heat right now. Like I only have it about halfway. I'm going to turn it up just a hair past the middle because I don't want to burn my butter. As soon as you start smelling that garlic, actually, never mind. So next here, I'm just going to take a bunch of parsley. You can use about as much as you want. I believe most recipes say about 4 or 5 tablespoons, but I say that looks pretty good right there. Now let's get this all minced up. I know I'm using a little knife, but use whatever knife you want. I like this knife because it's sharp. And parsley is just one of those things. You just gotta kind of beat up a little bit. Actually, wait. I took my big knife right here. That makes life a little easier. Oh, it smells great. So next here, just all that parsley we just mixed up. So I'll get that in the pan now. I'll turn our heat back up. Get all that mixed in there. Next here, we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of vermouth. And when you add this, because it's alcohol, it's going to raise up a little bit. So let's let that do its thing. The alcohol is going to burn off. So next here we can add our shrimp. And the shrimp's not going to take long at all to cook. So as soon as I got this shrimp in here, I'm going to season it with some red pepper flakes and some salt and pepper. And you'll know your shrimps are ready when they start to curl up a little bit. If they curl up too much, it means you've gone too long and there's no turning back. Just want that butter everywhere right now. So next I'm just going to season with some pepper. Fresh ground pepper. That is not coming out for some reason. Okay, so now I'm going to add some red pepper flakes. Maybe just a pinch. I don't know how spicy my son wants it, but some Himalayan salt. Now let's give these guys a stir in here. I want everything nicely coated in here. Our shrimp are nicely pink. That means they're done. That means I can kill off that heat. And now we just have to wait for the pasta. So while that is going, should have added my pasta a long time ago. Let's see. It's just me and Donovan eating tonight. Do not break your pasta. Don't be one of those people. Look, you just get a big enough pan. That's all you need to do. How hard was that? Now you just gotta wait not even a minute. It'll go down. So it's been about 7 or 8 minutes and I checked the pasta and it is done. So what I like to do actually is, I say actually a lot, just transfer the pasta right over into our shrimp without trying to make a mess. Without trying, I mean, with me, I'm still gonna make a mess. Get over, get. Alright, we can kill that. Oh, like, where did my spoon go? And we can mix this up without all the pieces everywhere. So I'll get this stirred up and I will serve it on a plate and I'll see you in a minute. So that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope you learned something. Cooking does not have to be hard. Simple ingredients: shrimp, garlic, butter, salt and pepper, red pepper flakes, parsley. It's not that many things. It's probably things you already have in your pantry. Does not take long to make something like this. It took me a bit longer than usual. This should only take about 15 minutes to make. Because I was filming and making mistakes along the way because I'm filming, it's taken a lot longer. But I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. And here we'll do a couple photo ops here of the shrimp scampi.